Technologic.
Marketing Tech Blog.
Technologic. Buy it, use it, break it.
All right. Well, I always like to bring it home, right? So we're talking PPC here, and you just gave a number of tips. So we've got a few resources on the site. One is we talk about SEO versus PPC.
Yeah.
And there's some interesting perspectives there, and I think a lot of people think it's one way or another, or it's versus.
Right.
One versus the other.
Right.
And
ain't the case.
It's not the case at all. You know, the benefits of SEO are fantastic, but that takes momentum and time to kind of build up. And so PPC can be that gap that you need, you know, either at the beginning, you know, when you don't have that SEO dominance, you can go buy, obviously, those views and buy that audience to go look at you. And then seasonality wise, it's great too that okay, well, you know, let's say your big months of doing business are December and January when it's cold. Well, you want to buy PPC during that time when it's most popular and when people are searching all the time.
Absolutely.
Because organic will get you, you know, only so much. And then some of the stuff with PPC, obviously with PPC, you get what you pay for, period. Stop paying, you stop getting it, right? SEO it's the gift that keeps on giving. So I always tell people that it's really difficult. You know, I had a day last week that I didn't write a blog post, and I was literally going to bed that night jonesing that I didn't write a blog post, you know, because after 10 years of writing,
oh my gosh,
yeah, it really bothers me when I don't get to write a post.
You need a group session at that point.
Yeah. But it's not because I know that, oh my God, I just destroyed that day.
Right.
It's because I didn't put money in the bank.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
I didn't. It's something that takes momentum and time and everything else. And if I keep missing like that, then it's going to go downhill from there.
Yeah. Very
kind of like exercise and health, right? Some interesting stats. 50% of web search users are aware of the difference between organic and paid search results. Only 50%.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so keep that in mind that, okay, you're working on organic, and organic is more trusted. 86% of people who know the difference trust organic rankings more than paid search listings.
That's true.
But you're leaving money off the table because half the people that go to that page have no idea that you paid to be up there.
And you know, the point is that so many people that we talk to say, oh, we don't even pay attention to those ads. Well, there are so many that do.
Exactly. Half the people. Yeah, half the people don't know the difference and do. So interest over time is kind of an interesting one. So pay-per-click is actually shrank over time from a strategy standpoint with companies. But the reason that is because it's becoming more diverse, right? We have mobile ads, and we have now paid social ads and targeting, and Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube ads. And so keep that in mind that it's not just Google paid, you know, search that you can go after. It's all of these different combinations that you can go after.
Combinations are the key. Is that you have a moving target, that you're not in just one spot. Your customer's not in one spot.
Yeah, never. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. We have, if you look up keyword search tools on the Marketing Tech blog, we have a post that literally has about 30 different keyword search tools and research tools. These are tools that can monitor your organic ranking, give you relevant other keyword combinations that you could utilize in your pay-per-search, pay-per-click campaigns, utilize for ideas for content, do competitive research like what you were talking about, and I know you guys use some of those. I love SEMrush. I'm probably in there about once a day, or every couple days, looking at that stuff for us and our competitors.
Right.
I recently was using Word Tracker, which was an intriguing one.
Yeah, it's good.
It had a filter where you could see what questions people were asking in search around a topic, which I thought was really intriguing. But there's a ton of them out there, and the trick is implementation, right? Yeah. And you guys know this is that all of these dashboards and data, and even Google, it is overwhelming. Yeah. And so I want to go back to, and I always say it over and over again, you can dump a ton of money into pay-per-click and lose it so fast.
Yeah, you can.
Just because of what you guys were talking about, that, if you didn't use the negative keywords that you were supposed to, your budget's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you were babysitting it. And that's what a pay-per-click management firm does for you, right? I mean, they sit there and they monitor it and they say, what are people clicking on? Oh my God, we don't want that to show up. We don't want that to show up. And they help minimize that risk for you. So it's really important. And then the third one that I think a lot of people miss is they don't do the necessary preparation before they go after the pay-per-click campaign. So they just say, hey, we got this event coming up. Let's put $500 on, on pay-per-click and promote our event.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that there's a lot of work that needs to be done by that. The biggest one, of course, is your quality score, which is monitored in AdWords in the dashboard. You have to have a really good quality score in order to get your ad placed well,
Right. Yeah.
and to get better, obviously, click-throughs to your site.
That's right.
And so a lot of that, there's some great sites out there that talk about increasing your ad score, but the ad performance history is looked at, and how did that ad run on across sites.
Yep.
So if it doesn't do good on a number of sites, that means that the targeting and the relevance of those keywords that you're utilizing are down, and so Google will just stop putting it up. They'll put someone else's ad
or
in that
kick you
place.
back to the second page, which is pointless.
The relevance of the ad and the keywords on the site that you're pointing to. How many times do people utilize keywords that they don't have on the landing page?
Yep.
I mean, people do it all the time,
and it's disjointed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So they look for window blinds, and then on the landing page it's all talking about shutters.
Yeah.
And so Google does scrape the landing page, the destination page, and look to make sure that you have the pieces in place.
Absolutely.
That it's a relevant ad for that. So put keywords in your copy of the page. Create really good ad groups. So make sure that you're organizing, those groups within AdWords, so that you're paying attention to them. Put your keywords on your landing pages, of course.
Use landing pages.
Use landing pages and create separate landing pages per ad group.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about window blinds, have a landing page for that. If you're talking, and what that enables you to do is understand which one is performing better, what ad copy is working versus not working. It enables you to test and
enables you to
everything
move
else.
things around on the landing page where you don't have to break a lot of stuff on your home on your main website as well.
Don't forget misspelled keywords. Right? There's a ton of people that, shutters, SHUTERS, that people will type in by accident.
Yep.
Well, if you're buying that keyword, guess what? You might just be in the number one spot for that. So, so pay attention to that. And then, of course, you said negative keywords. I can't say enough about negative keywords. I've seen so many people waste money because of poor usage of negative keywords. It's ridiculous.
I agree.
But at any rate, go to the Marketing Tech blog, search for anything. Keyword research tools, keyword research, pay-per-click tips, whatever, and you can find a number of articles there.
Cool. If you haven't checked out Marketing Tech blog, you're doing yourself a disservice. If you're interested in internet marketing, all the different types of technology as well as software to be able to analyze all this, it's there, and Doug has done an incredible job over years and his team creating great content, and it's all differentiated by, if you're a novice to this, there's content for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're an experienced person, there's levels of content that meet your needs. So check it out. Also download the app. It's free of charge, the Marketing Tech blog app. Thank you very much.
And listen to Edge of the Web Radio.
Yeah, because guess what? He's there on a regular basis.